All right, so here today. First off, if you watch my other channels, I apologize because you've probably seen this now. I think I only covered it in Nikkei on the other channel for SLA. We didn't cover it, so we're covering it here for GC exclusively to see how the game did. Did it flop? Did it do good? Out of all the games that I cover, every game is profitable. Every game is winning in the compared to last month, except one game, which is very depressing. That game might actually announce shutdown soon, which is Tower God New World, and not doing too hot. Used to average about 2 million. Now we're averaging about 800K, which is very different. And for Netmarble, a company that, kind of has games that average about 2-3 million plus, it's not too good. So let's see how GC did. But yeah, let's see. Soul Leveling popped off, by the way. And that game is breaking records. So yeah, sick stuff there. Let's see how GC did. Are they still competing? Are they a failure? We'll find out right now. Like and subscribe helps out a ton. Let's hop over there. So first things first, let's make something clear. This is counting about 7 to 8 days of Escanor. Yes, 7 to 8 days of Escanor is counted in this from JP itself. Keep that in mind. It's also counting every single day of Scotty, correct? Hot Scotty, everyone calls her, or Waifu Scotty. Again, that is going to be the full revenue of just Scotty because she's also in the month. And it's going to be about, let's say, like a week or two of this update, correct? Because this update still overlapped into May. So again, part of this banner was still active when it was releasing, again, other stuff. So part of this update was there, okay? Part of this update was there. So do keep that in mind. But yeah, that's counting, again, this, and this for JP. For Global's number, what are we counting? We have to count this over here, right? Which is, again, almost all of it. We missed about 2 or 3 days of this. Right, because that's just kind of how things go. It launched at the end of the month. Again, remember how gacha revenue works. If you don't know how it works, day one is always the highest revenue. A lead up into it, right? People are wailing day one, day two. But again, this is basically the 29th, 30th of this banner. But mainly, like, the entire month is this, correct? Like 3 weeks of this, which is insanity. Over here, 2 weeks of this, obviously. And then over here, obviously, just about 3 or 4 days of Escanor. So this revenue is about 3 or 4 days of Escanor, full Scotty, and full, almost full this. 2 days missing, right? And what is the revenue that we got? The answer is, for the revenue here, it's this. So you have gacha revenue here. I'm just going to refresh it real quick to make sure. But yeah, again, I covered this on my other channel. So if you watch them, I'm sorry if you're getting like all revenue videos today. But yeah, I usually never do this. I just do it because, or this time I'm doing it because every game was like doing good, like really good. And GC is no different. How did GC do? So first, for JP, I wanted to show this to you. Right now, Black Clover, I don't know what happened. The game is just not keeping up anymore. And it wasn't a bad month. I think it was Zora or... I think it's Zora and Vanessa, something like that. I forget the banner spot. 1.1, which is kind of sad. I think the festival is up and coming, which I'll see how the game does then. But 1.1 is not a good number, in my opinion. I don't know if it's just a bad month for the game. But if anybody plays the game, let me know. It's just been dropping consistently, and it doesn't look like it's going to get better. Maybe it averages around 1.62 million on a great month, but I don't know how this game is doing. I think they really just... This game could have been huge. They just squandered it. And it's really sad to see because I wanted to cover that game and I gave up because I didn't like it. I played the beta. I'm like, this is the same damn thing for all that time. They didn't really improve it. JP, Grand Cross, 2.5 million. Massive improvement. I don't know what happened. Gother was a failure. Gother was a huge failure. It's sad to see, but yeah, Gother just didn't do good for this game. And you see, a collaboration did great, right? And part of Escanor and collaboration, it did great. 2.5 million is pretty solid. We'll see at the end where full Escanor counted. How does that do? But yeah, 2.5 million is a pretty freaking solid number. And then over here for the global version, 3 million, still doing better than JP. Not the best. Definitely these collaborations have been slowly lowering the number in bar. Which is sad to see. Again, the game maybe is not in the same place it once was. Again, like for an update of this status, with Escanor in there, with Scotty in there, with a collaboration in there, we're expecting about 6 to 7 million, right? But we'll see exactly what happens with full duration of Escanor active up until the end of the month. We'll see if we can at least average about a 6 to 7 million month, because Escanor used to do 10 million back then, right? Remember, that's what Escanor used to do. So let's see if it's still the case, if Escanor can do it, or if Escanor is going to fall short. But it's about 5.5 million from these two things. For some reason, this counter here doesn't cover Korean games. For example, like here, this has the Korean version, but if I were to search 7 Deadly Sins, they don't have the Korean version of this game, which kind of sucks, right? So again, you have this, which we're not Epic 7, right? But yeah, I'll show you the Korean version real quick and see how that did. I'm hoping that it at least averages about like 6.5 altogether, right? Because then other than that, it's pretty much a failure a month. But if it's 6.5, it's a pretty good number. So let's see if 6.5 can be averaged or if it's only 200k extra, because KR has been completely dropping the ball, completely. So we have Netmarble Game Score over here. This is the Android version. So Android version of the game. I don't know how I'm gonna like zoom this in. I'll do it like this. I'll just tell you the number because it probably won't crop proper. Hopefully if I'm editing this proper, I can crop it. But Oof. Am I not? I'm not filtering by revenue. Let's do a revenue. It'll be around here. This is JP. This is KR. 300K for just Android. So just hope iOS has 200. So 300K from Android Korea. Okay. All right. iOS. Let's see. Did they do it? The answer is no. Doesn't look like it. We're at 200K, 100K. Oh, there we go. 100K. Yeah. So 100K is what the game did. So about 6.4 million, which isn't bad. It isn't bad, right? But definitely, again, you have this version over here for Tower God New World doing 400K. Yeah, okay. So 100K. So 6.4 million is what they did for the collaboration of a bunch of days for JP of Escanor. A few days only for Global. Is that good or bad revenue? It's not terrible, right? Because we can't say much there. We don't know how much revenue was actually from Gother or that, but it goes to show you, it looks like Gilda just had a better month. Gilda did the best, dude. Right? Gilda's month did pretty good. So this is it. This is the revenue, 5 million here in January, which is obviously Meliodas. And that one collaboration, right? Because it was there. And then over here, February was a failure. March was pretty good. Not too hot. Pretty solid. So yeah, let's see what this month has, right? Let's see what this month has. This will determine a lot for us because it's also the start to Fort Koa. Realize that this is the start to Fort Koa. So if we don't do good here, it's crazy. But yeah, I expect a little bit more. Where's the JP version? This is the JP version. Let's see this. So JP version, you can see the number has been dropping, dude. Right? It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Basically, look at this: 2.5, 1.4. It looks like it just averages around 2.5. Look at this, constantly 2.5. Look at the irony of it. 1.4, 1.4, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Look at the irony. But yeah, it looks like their averages for a good month, for a good update, they make about this much, which is solid, right? Pretty cool. And obviously, again, PC revenue not included. But I don't even think you can make purchase on PC Client anymore. Almost certain you can't, right? I don't know if that's changed or something, but yeah, game is still doing good for what it is, right? It's definitely been dropping though. But I still think we're fine, right? I think that they're trying to like revamp the game and see if this works. I hope it works, right? I really do hope it works. They have been doing better bundles. Like the monthly now is worth it. If you're not buying the monthly and you're playing this game, kind of making an L there. Like it's worth it, dude. 10 LR coins upon purchase, a crap ton of good rewards, a crap ton of gems, obviously, right? So it is pretty solid if you want to purchase that to support the game for anything. But again, like not like I care. Right? I don't really care if you purchase anything or not. I'm just saying like they have been trying to like do that, right? Like that's like the thing different also. Soul Leveling Arise, right? For what it is, they tried a similar method. They want you to purchase stuff. They don't want you to like have to like again. I'm just not drawing a comparison, not trying to hate on a game. For example, Nikkei or Genshin, they are very expensive to whale on. I was a content creator for I am a content creator for Nikkei. Was one for Genshin, and I couldn't whale, dude. I could not spend the money. It was so much money to spend. But for Soul Leveling, I spend about $30 in monthlies. I'm already like rich in the game, right? I spend an extra 25 per month, and boom, I'm also rich. So I spend a collective like 55 to $70, and I'm getting so much from the game. It's not even funny, like so much. I'm actually making progress in everything. It's like insanity. $70 from anybody a month, and you're doing insane. Not even that. Let's minus all that. Just do $10 a day, a month. Sorry, a day. Imagine $300 a month. No, $10 a month. You're already getting so much profit and so much like rewards back to you. It's insanity. So, what is it? Not Genshin, but Grand Cross is trying to do something similar, making that monthly more enticing, so you purchase it. And yeah, hopefully, if everything goes well, hopefully that works. But we'll see. Take care, have fun. Let me know what you think, and yeah, that's all I got for you here today. Peace out. Peace out.